Welcome to Mastering Sales. I'm Brent, Gove, your host, and we are going to have some fun today. I'm going to give you 5 minutes of information that I personally believe will add $100,000 to your income this year. So my advice to you, if you want to make an extra $100,000, is to book an open house. I don't care if it's with Berkshire Hathaway, Remax, Keller Williams, EXP, Platinum Real Estate of America, some independent, Sell State, Sell Smart, doesn't matter, Compass. Go book an open house somewhere in a market you want to be. It's very important. Do not take the open house that comes across the intranet or the internet or that you saw in the email. They're giving it away typically for a reason. Now, if it happens to be like in Sacramento, you got Granite Bay, Loomis, Newcastle, Folsom, El Dorado Hills, Roseville, Rockland, 12 Bridges, Cotto Madera. You have all these exclusive areas. Work where you want to work and don't just shoot all over the place. Don't be like a spider with a web. Do you work with $200,000 buyers or $2 million buyers? Where do you work? Do the open houses, because where you sell, they have friends and you'll sell more there. You get a listing, there's family, friends, neighbors, coworkers that tend to live in those neighborhoods. You can get 30 listings at $300,000 or 30 listings at $900,000. It's triple the income and the work is easier. So I want you to teach your team, or you lead by example. Call people. Hey, Carolyn, you mind if I do an open house this weekend? I saw you have a vacant home out in Loomis. Hey, Luann Chicasso, I see you in the marina. I see it's vacant. I would call the ones that are vacant. I search for vacant. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Clark. Hey, Coach Bill. I see you have a listing on Powers Road in El Dorado Hills. I see it's vacant. They're more apt to give you a wake. Mark Verzel, I see you got one in this part of Calgary I want to be in. Can I hold it up? No, you can't. No, you can't. Yes, you can. Usually by the third call, someone lets me do it. Call one Coldwell Banker agent. Our company policy, we don't allow that. Call the next Coldwell Banker agent. Our company policy, we don't allow that. Call the third one. Yeah, sure, no problem. In fact, I have like 18 listings. I'm always getting pressured from my sellers to do open houses. You call me anytime. And so EXP handbook says that you cannot allow other people to hold your listings open. And it says you cannot hold other companies' listings open. That's what it says in our handbook. A, you never read it, because I never read it, but it's in the stupid handbook. B, I called brokerage operations, and we have a big pass on that one. That literally they say just ignore it. Go ahead and hold Remax houses open. Go ahead and give other brokerage out. I go, that's the dumbest thing in the world. Coldwell Banker invented that because they wanted to hold on to market share. You're a licensed agent. You should be able to hold any home open. And when Coldwell Banker says, and Remax EXP did it too. They're like the lawyers. Well, someone might trip and fall. That can happen whether you're holding it open or somebody else is opening it open. The lawyers. Oh my gosh, don't get me started. So here's the deal. Well, if you have a listing and you can't hold it open, do we leave it shut up all weekend? Well, if an EXP agent does it, then it's okay. No, what's the highest and best service to the client? Maybe a Remax agent is better at converting and getting the job done. Let a Remax agent hold it open. Your fiduciary is to your seller, not EXP, not Remax, not Keller Williams. By the way, when I worked at Remax and Keller Williams, I'd refer people in Colorado Springs, Phoenix, Nashville, Atlanta. I did not look for the other Remax agent because I was a Remax agent, or the other Kellers. I looked for the best agent in Atlanta, the best agent in West Palm Beach, the best agent in Breckenridge or Vail. And I made the referral because my fiduciary is to my client to provide them the best agent, which may or may not be Remax, Keller Williams, or EXP. It may be an independent. My neighbor, I referred to an independent brokerage. I called, talked to a bunch of agents, and this guy and his wife were sharp. And I referred my neighbor years ago, probably 20 years ago, to an independent broker who they loved. They bought a house through. I got a nice big referral fee, but I did the right thing by my client. So hold other brokerages' homes up. You get a call and ask. Usually I don't say, hey, I don't leave a message. Hey, can I hold your listing open? They won't call you back. I would say, hey, David Mills, Brent Gove, I have an urgent message for you on Crystal Peak. Can you call me back? It's urgent. Here's my number. Trust me, they call back. And if you're smart, you also text that. Hey, David Mills, calling you on Crystal Court. It's super urgent, time sensitive. Can you hit me back?
They're care. I don't say, can I hold it open this weekend? They got a million other things to do. They call you back and go, hey man, I was going to be showing property Saturday. It didn't work out. I'd like to hold your listing open. Do you mind if I hold it open this weekend? I saw it's vacant. I'm an expert at holding open houses open. And just shut up. And they go, yeah, man, have at it. Good. I'll give you a call back. I'll tell you how it went at the end. Now, if I get 100 people there, I don't say, man, I had 100 people there. I got 40 new clients, because they won't let you do it again. They're going to make their buyer's agents do it. I just say, yeah, it went pretty well. I got one client. They might be really interested. That's my report back. I don't tell them I had 100 people. Well, I don't get 100 people at mine. Do you put out 30 signs? Because I put out 30 signs. Well, I can't afford 30 signs. 30 signs cost you $600-700. I know paper route children that have a $600-700 bike to carry their papers. Don't tell me you don't have the money. You're going to make me mad. You don't want to see me mad. Number two, when you're at the open house, talk about the 100% financing programs. You can have homes like this, 0 down. It's called VA. No. I don't know if they're a VA. Don't ask. Are you a VA? Don't ask the question. We have homes. They may be a vet. We have homes like this you can get for 100% financing. There's private money. There's all kinds of things you can do. There's also grants where they literally give you the down payment, $10, $20, $30, $40,000. Some of them you have to pay back. Some of them you don't. Here's how you get qualified. Everyone watch. Take 1 minute and fill this out. I take a pen. Wow, I don't have my pen. Okay, we're going to pretend my charging cord is a pen, and I put it on what you're about to see. Rob, pull it up. I just drop the pen on top. Take 1 minute and fill this out. It used to say Remax on top. It used to say Keller Williams on top, and now it says EXP on top. And I collect their email, their job. What do they do? Engineer, nurse, doctor. How many years have you been doing that? Income. What's your gross income? My net? No, I want your gross. And then social security number, they just write it. They just follow the application. And then, are you married? Nope. Okay, leave this part blank. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, put your spouse there, because you're going to get to count her income or his income, and then that gives you more years in field. And then signature, date it. And now your lenders go, well, it's not talking about alimony. It's not talking about child support. I don't know. Look at that. Permission authorized from program administrator. That's any loan officer you're working with, to access credit history. And so I give these like candy to my lender. They run their credit, and you call them back and say, congratulations, I got you approved for 100% financing up to this much. And if you want to go above that, you can go this much, but you're going to have to put 2% down or 3% down. So this form is awesome if you think it's awesome. And if you don't like the way it looks, you redesign it. It doesn't really matter. But it's 5x7. The form itself is 5x7. Okay. And so it's got a backdrop there, but this is a downloadable. Rob, is this a downloadable PDF by chance?
Yep. All you do is go to Brent Gove site and go to buyers, and then you'll see you can download it as PDF.
Yep. And you can take EXP off because this is for everybody in the world. You can put Remax, you put Century 21, you can put Berkshire, and then boom. And they fill these out like candy. Everybody wants to buy something with nothing down. And you're just like, well, I need to ask all these qualifying questions. No, you don't. We have these programs. Fill this out. I'll call you Monday with your approval. We have these programs. Some of it's free money. Some of them you may have to pay back when you sell the home again. Some of them is just 100% financing. But some of these are grants that's actually going to give you $20,000 or $30,000. Would you like to live in a home like this? Pick beautiful homes with curb appeal. And would you like to have 20 or 30,000 that is gifted to you through the program? Yeah. How's it work? Fill this out. But how's it work? It works by you filling this out. And stop talking. Are you a VA? Because there's also USDA. You don't have to be a vet. The VA, no money down, no money. Some of us go up to $1 million now. You could do no money down VA. You don't know what they are. We'll find out what they are down the road, but have them. How's it work? It works by you filling this out. I get 10, 20, 30, 40 of these a day filled out, but I don't put out 5 open house signs or 10 or 20. I put out 30. And on the signs, the open house signs, can we pull up one of the signs, Rob?
Yep, I threw that on you. Just a second.
I know. I threw that part on him. He loves it when I just spring one on him. It's great. It's his favorite thing. So the signs say free list of area homes.
Like if you don't have that on your signs, on your open house signs, you are missing the boat, like a swing and a whiff. That is why they come in the house. So there it is at the bottom. Must see open house. You see, there's no EXP on there. Will your broker like this? No, who cares? Anyway, but there you go. Must see open house, free list of area homes. If a broker has a fit, take a permanent marker and fine print and write Coldwell Banker, Remax, EXP, and the broker number. Fine, make it compliant, whatever. It depends on what states. Some states these are fine. I'm talking nationally, so I don't know what the rules are in your state. I've used these signs for 20 years, and they work like magic. I've sold up to 300 homes a year from strangers at open houses. Again, this is all at brentgove.com. These are corrugated plastic. Scroll down a little bit, Rob. I love the straights because I'll put them out for 3 miles. And I look as far as I could see, and I drive there and I put another, keep going. I look as far as I could see, I put another one, keep going. I go as far as I could see. And then on the back side, it says turn around. So when people are going the other way, they see turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. So on the right is what it says on the back. And then, of course, when they get to where they are, I put out a lot of these signs. It takes an hour, but I get 50 to 100 people at my open houses. I'm in nice areas where people want to live in the suburbs. I pick homes that are beautiful. So if you will use this technique and you will work like a dog, I promise you'll make an extra 100,000 this year minimum. I would make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year with those signs. I mean, if I was in a position where I needed to do it, I'd be out there this week and do it. It's fun. It's exciting. Get your coffee, put on your music, show up with some energy, get in there and go, you want to work with me because I know every agent in town. I will turn every rock, every leaf. I will find you your dream home. Give me a chance. I already have an agent. No losses. You can't have two unless you signed a buyer broker. Did you sign a buyer broker that handcuffs you to your agent? Well, I didn't do that. Great. Then you're working with me and your agent. Now, of course, in July, they're going to have to sign a buyer broker if they want to look at homes. I wouldn't tell them then. I go, okay, well, now that we're officially going to look, the new law, if you saw what was happening, requires you to sign this. It's not even a choice. And you can read it to them. A buyer must sign a buyer broker agreement. So let's go out. There's nobody who can legally show you property and not risk their real estate license. And I can't. That's how I provide for my wife. If you're a woman, your husband. If you're single, you don't have to say that. It's how I provide for my family. I cannot risk my license. Nobody's going to show you property unless you sign this. And as soon as they sign it, you own them. You own them for 6 months, 3 months, whatever the duration, just like a listing. When you sign a listing treatment, you walk out of that listing appointment, you got them. So I hope you found today's call good, and you'll have a ton of clients. You can actually use these clients to give some agents that you maybe either out of the area you don't want. And guess what? You're adding value. And guess what? You get to talk to them about potentially being an agent with you. Are you with me? So it's a great way to do it. Anyways, you guys, that's it for today. Have an awesome day. I'm in New York. If you didn't see this, Times Square is Times Square right there. It's a beautiful day here in New York. And love you guys. Have a great day. Bye for now. Thanks for being on.